is the best.
To be in dirty boxing, man.
Feels good, bro.
And
Accomplish one more style, art, and and the most important is entertaining the fans, the
why
dirty boxing fans.
dirty boxing? Was it like how do you feel about the rule set and style?
I mean, it's a great sport, and it's different, So anything that is different, I like. Even like a lot of people up there gonna be like always complaining and talking. Later on, they coming along and they join. Meanwhile, I join right away. Anything that is different, I like. Maybe because I'm an Aquarius or something. Whatever is different, I mean.
Now, is this a one-off return, or do you want to keep fighting?
Yeah, like I like so far so good what I'm seeing. So yeah, yeah, I'll probably stay.
And what are your thoughts on your opponent, James Cannon?
Yeah, he's gonna talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna shut his mouth and move on.
Do you like a little animosity, or do you prefer a respectful fight?
Brother, I've been around probably older than you in this game, so I see it all. So it's so good.
Thank you, sir.
Hector, your lead up to this fight, you were pretty respectful of James. It seems like maybe that's changed a little bit. Is there something specific that he said that kind of upset you?
He talks a lot of shit for no reason at all. Like he's gonna be calling, bro, you're not gonna call nobody, bro. I'm gonna finish you and move on.
After such a long and decorated career, what motivates you to continue to come back?
This something new. This is something new. Anything that is new, I like. It's funny because I remember back in the days when out of the combat sports that I've done, right? I remember back in the days when people were talking shit about bare knuckle, right? Like, I'm like, bro, I've been doing bare knuckle since I was a little kid. Like I love this, and now everybody's into bare knuckle. But they criticized, they were putting a hate on me. You get me? So it is what it is, bro.
Are there any specific parts of this, obviously the presence of elbows, that you're looking to sort of focus on as this rule set maybe using to your advantage?
Yeah, that could be. But yeah, like like all of that comes after the first, which is boxing. Yeah, all these setups and all these beautiful elbows and all these beautiful speeding. You go back to fundamentals. Anything that backs to fundamentals, I'm good. So we start with boxing, and then from there we pick the pace.
And then lastly, I see you're kitted out in head rush. You talk
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit about your relationship with head rush.
Head Rush is being a such a great people to work with, such a pleasure, and I want to continue to have that relationship with them, and I want to pull every Head Rush from head to toe around the globe, bro. Like these guys it's been nothing but pleasure.
Awesome. Thanks, Hector.
Thank you.
Hector, fighting and dirty boxing, is this just the competitor in you that just loves to compete?
Yeah.
It's your personality to want to compete.
I like to compete. I like to do things new. I like to kind of like touch the waters before. Remember, I was the first Cuban MMA fighter. A lot of people talk shit, but I put everybody in the map. I start everybody, including every Cuban athlete. I start every Cuban athlete. I start the American top team. I start them all up. And obviously, I don't get no love, no respect, but that's okay. It's part of my life. And it's funny because a lot of people laugh about, oh, well, you're doing MMA now, you're doing MMA, you should stick with Olympic sport now. Everybody wants to do MMA.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Talk about dirty boxing in comparison to you did bare knuckle, you're doing dirty boxing now. You get to drop somebody, but then you get to go on the ground and finish them off on the ground. Is that something that you
That's the most
enjoy?
beautiful part about dirty boxing. Because like think about it, like if you're in the street, right? If we're fighting, we get in an altercation, and I drop you, I want to finish you. In the street, anywhere, I'm gonna finish you. So I never understood that count, you know. But obviously, different sports make different rules. But I never understood like if you drop, you have to recover and get back. If I drop you, I want to finish you. I mean, that's my opinion.
Did you train any differently for something like this in
No,
comparison to any other
it's
of
just
the combat sports?
I train my mind. I've been training my mind.
Héctor,
Yo,
uno siempre más, fuiste campeón de Bellator, fuiste campeón de Bernardo. ¿Qué significaría para ti ser campeón de esta nueva empresa?
also, I fui top 10 in the UFC. Iba a pelear por el número uno spot, number one spot.
You know, the one that you
We Rory, and then for somehow I got suspended, but 4 months after my fight in Vegas. But yeah, I was the top 10 in the UFC too. And nobody ever mentioned that. Nunca nadie menciona eso.
el hecho de que estés aquí en esta empresa, ¿cómo fue que ellos te llamaron? ¿Cómo fue el acercamiento para llegar a Altimus?
No, yo conozco a toda la gente de la compañía.
Ahora, yo siento que tal vez tú no te das cuenta que la gente sí te conoce, que la gente sí te quiere, que la gente sí te sigue y te respeta mucho. Al menos en la comunidad te respeta mucho la gente.
Sí, yo sé que los cubanos me respetan y me quieren y lo han dado a demostrar desde la primera vez en el Hard Rock Casino cuando lo llené. Llené el Hard Rock Casino y ni siquiera viví aquí. Y sí, yo sé que la comunidad me quiere y me respeta. Nunca he dicho lo contrario. Y soy uno de los pocos cubanos que anda hablando mierda por ahí, por las calles, como están una pila. Hablando mierda, hablando porquería. Entonces, ellos sí lo pueden hacer. Pero yo siempre me he mantenido siempre por mi misma línea, ¿ves? Y parece que eso es lo que ha dado a demostrar que mientras que tú te mantengas por tu línea, todo va por ese camino.
Hector, you speak with a lot of animosity and passion in your voice. Where does that come from? Is it from internet trolls? Is it from the media? Because you feel like an underdog? Why is there such a burning fire within you?
Yeah, it really bothers me. You know why? Because I've done so much for the sport, right? From judo, BJJ, MMA, and then you see trolls out there talking a lot of shit about like things that happen. Let's say, for example, in the gym, I would never hurt anybody if I don't feel myself in danger. But now, if we're sparring and you try to knock me out, I'm knocking you out, because I'm gonna defend myself. And then you can see like trolls like saying things like they wasn't even there. You know what I mean? So it hurts when I'm the one that had the most the Cuban community, right? All the fighters, when they didn't have a place to train at, I would find a place for them to train. When they wanted to get connected, I'll connect them with somebody, somehow. And I help a lot of people. And I don't see it none of these people talk about the things that I've done. It's just hurt, bro.
For people that are saying that you're over the hill, you're past your prime, what do you want to say to them?
You only pass your prime when your reflexes are gone, when you can't move anymore, when you are slow, when you have no strength. I reckon, and this is come from me because I do believe like no one should retire from the sport. They should be doing something. But this is come from a guy who loves to see everybody doing something. When you can't move, when your reflexes are gone, when your strength is gone, when your movement is off, when you have a bunch of injuries, you should retire. But if you healthy, you fast, you strong, and you can put an entertainment, you should not retire. I don't care what age. Age is a number. I see kids, they under 20. They can't move. Age doesn't matter. I see people, Bernard Hawkins at 51 is still a world champion. He was a world champion at 51. Right, bro? So, I gotta break that record.
I got another one. How do you do it, man?
Well,
How do you do what you just said? How do you do it? How do you, when you talk about guys who are young that can't move, how do you do it? Because that's
stay positive. The biggest enemy of humankind is your mind. And this is what people doesn't understand. The human mind is your mind. So if you're always positive, if you're always good, if you're always helping other people, it's gonna take longer for you to age than these negative people out there. I see them all the time. They have negative thoughts. When you have a negative thought, your life is gonna be a disaster. Thank you.
I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down.